Cam Newton is back.
Yep.
We were on the air last week when Cam officially signed with the Carolina Panthers. And sure enough, he not only traveled with the team, not only dressed, but got in and scored the first touchdown of the game for the Carolina Panthers. Coming in on the goal line and teaching Isaiah Simmons what he used to be all about as a quarterback who is iconic and entertaining.
And huge.
And big. And it was fitting, man. It was fitting that Superman 2, which I guess we can call this sequel, began in this stadium. Did you know that Cam Newton's first career start, his first start in the NFL for the Carolina Panthers occurred in this building? That's when he had that 422-yard passing game and had 3 touchdowns, 2 in the air, 1 on the ground. And Cam scores a touchdown, takes his helmet off, and screams, "I'm back." 15 yards and a score. So already we're not only it took one drive. It took mere minutes into his return with the Panthers for him to get on the field where it's just like, okay, he's going to play today? Yes. Not only is he going to play today, he's coming at you to try and score. And he scores and then gets flagged. So everybody's talking about the way that he scored, the manner in which he then celebrated the score. And basically after the game, he's just like, how about we cut myself a little slack? How about he cut me a little slack here?
It was awesome.
Because last week, well, I'll let him tell the story.
Well, I put it like this. This time last week, I was eating a bowl of cereal. Like, you feel me? So I told Coach Rule it would never happen again, and it wouldn't. That one on me. But yet, I mean, I was eating cereal last week. You know what I mean? So that just puts things into perspective. You know, after going to church, being with my children, and really not even watching football. It was just about, maximizing the person that I need to be. And so for that, it was just all just a rush of emotions.
I'll say this, man. Cool. I love it. I just think it's so fascinating that he's back in Carolina. The energy that you feel when he scores is unlike anybody else who could suit up at quarterback for that team. And you could see it in the fans that were there. You could see it on the sidelines. You could just sense it. And the question is about this, which is just truly fun. What a fun plot twist to the 2021 season here. Unfortunately, at the expense of Sam Darnold. But the fun plot twist of this 2021 season is what next? What next? Because in Arizona, Superman 2 debuted. As he said, all he needed to know about the playbook was 2 touchdowns worth. Love it. And he, in Superman 2, doing what he did, quarterbacked or played quarterback for the only team in the NFC South to win yesterday. So you take a look at the standings.
I know.
And you got to go higher register because we still have the Buccaneers sitting at the top. And it's still Sean Payton coaching his head off with Trevor Siemian and no Alvin Kamara and no Michael Thomas. And he almost wins in the home of the top seed in the AFC. There's still that guy there. And the Atlanta Falcons, I mean, they're now a shrug emoji team. Like, we don't know what we're going to get. We don't know what we're going to get. But the Carolina Panthers right now are at 5-5. Just a game and a half behind the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What next? Well, a home date with Ron Rivera's team that just beat the Bucks. All right. I'm now in. I'm now all the way in, which what makes this signing for the Panthers so good. I'm in. I'm in at Miami the Sunday of Thanksgiving weekend. Then there's the bye. They have both their games with Tampa left.
Oh, wow.
After the bye, they're home for Atlanta, at Buffalo, which is just going to be just terrific. And then they're at New Orleans in Week 17, the center of the home and home with the Bucks to finish up the season. What next, indeed?
It could be 8-5 going into that home stretch.
Because McCaffrey looks as spry as ever.
Yeah, he looked really good.
And defensively, Gilmore's still just wetting his beak a little bit. And they knocked Colt McCoy right the heck out of that game yesterday. And Arizona has reached their first bury the tape performance of the season. Everyone's burying tape. They're 8-2 still, and that lends some significance to the Sunday night game tonight because the Rams can match them. So we know Arizona's beaten the Rams, so Arizona will be in first place in the NFC West regardless of the outcome of tonight's game. But Arizona will hopefully get Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins back for a game at the Seahawks. But how about those Carolina Panthers with Cam Newton at quarterback? Can't overlook them. I didn't even go higher register.
I know.
Can't overlook them.
Well, I said that last week in Overreaction that the South could get 3 playoff teams.
I hear you. And Cam Newton.
And they have 3 at this moment.
He's going to have to get under center and play 4 quarters, and I understand that,
of course,
check yourself or whatever. But right now, as we're sitting here, you can't say otherwise.
Come on, that was really fun seeing Cam.
It was fun to see number 1 back and do his Superman things. That is for sure. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.